gonna say probably your job. Okay, take on.
Yeah, like some people are so rude. I swear, it does not matter the age. It does not matter the race.
I
It
get
does
it.
not matter the class or how rich or poor you are. I don't care if you're a B40 or a T20. You're
You're rude. You're a
you're
bitch.
rude. You're a bitch. And the thing is, I hate it, and that's why I don't do it. I hate the most when people have so little. I think it's probably because in CS specifically, it has a very finicky system. So by default, I hate people who only buy 1 to 2 items and then pergi counter. Normally, that wouldn't be a problem in other. I'm assuming because like, what happened in CS is basically when you pay with your card, which is usually the case with people orang yang beli satu dua barang, they're gonna pay with the card. So what happens is that when they pay with the card, um, we have to get one copy for ourselves and then another copy for the receipt. But the problem is, in order to print the receipt, you have to scan your fucking supervisor punya code, and then you can do it. And then after that, you have to lipat the thing and then simpan. And the thing is, I don't mind if it's a long receipt, but the fact that you have to do it for a 1-2 receipt, and then the worst part is because it's only 1 to 2 items, the receipt is so pendek that if the receipt paper tu is at the end where it macam it rolls to itself, it's gonna be so nightmarish because I have to lipat the kiri kanan supaya it stops rolling. So especially it's worse when it's at 9:30 when I get it, the shop closes at 10, but why are you buying at 9:13 1 to 2 items in CS of all things? But it's not their fault essentially, but I still hated people who come at 9:30 and only buy 1 to 2 items because like apa tu, I have to do so much work and it's closing hours, so I have to do so much. And if and the thing is, if I balik setengah jam after this, I still don't get paid for this overtime because it doesn't count.
I get it.
So like, I do not want to be spending more time here than I should, and I hate people who make me spend more time here than I should.
I understand.
But I think this just comes with the hatred that comes with customer service, honestly, because one, it's a boring job. Two, the people who work there are not the best of people.
Paham.
And third, sometimes you get treated as lesser than human sometimes.
Yeah, I get it. Comes with the
Inside,
job.
you see a
I
set
guess.
of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox,
So
This
pissed
is
off by
precinct
that one
57.
auntie.
How may I assist you?
It's not even auntie. I think she is younger than me, or she could be my
57.
age.
In the cabin, you see
That
a
literally
set
treated
of
my counter
steering
like a
levers,
private tong
a
sampah.
radio on a hook.
She
a
started
pull-out
bringing
as
out a
you
lot of
tap on the
vegetables
gauge.
after that, but
The
it's looked at her with the
No,
spring
no,
onion. Like,
that's enough fun with the foldable
she brought out the
headlights.
spring onion, and
I
after
know
that she
they're
brought out the
mesmerizing.
other
They're
vegetables.
also
I'm like,
fragile. I'm not going to turn
I
it on
just
for
looked at
you
her and be
again.
like, bro, are you doing this in front of me right now? Do you think my counter's a thumbs up? I still remember it. I hate
This
it
is the
so much.
Motor carriage,
At one
motor
point,
carriage.
I wish
Something
the worst
bad
of
with a
her.
motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat. In the cabin,
This is precinct 57. How may I assist you?
And I never want to return to that place because it's so
57.
easy
in
to
the
feel.
cabin, you see a set of
hatred.
steering levers, a radio
It's
on
like
a hook,
it's such a
pull-out toolbox.
of course, like is the people who work there also cultivate some sort of hatred and racism and all that fun, wonderful stuff, wonderful emotions and thought process. But it's just the job itself already breeds it. So I
Yeah.
guess it's normal for the environment and the people itself to be
right.
filled with it.
That makes
So it's
sense.
like, I don't. If
Yeah,
I were
you
to
should
ever find
never
a
go
job,
there. Even
yeah,
if
I would,
you're the worst,
yeah,
lowest of the low, don't.
yeah. I probably, if I were to ni, I probably work.
Mm.
I probably work Grab at this point, tapi only for deliveries.
Yeah. Oh. I see. I
Maybe
see.
Lala Move, like you say. Yeah, probably
Yeah,
Lala Move.
yeah.
Lala Move is basically just hantar barang je kan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. I don't need to hantar orang. I think
Ah,
my problem
yeah.
with Grab is that I don't want to hantar orang because I know I will get the roads mixed up.
Lol, that's funny. It's like, this Grab is taking me somewhere dangerous. She's like, I'm just lost.
Sorry, I'm just lost. I'm not great at driving.
Yeah, I'm not kidnapping you, I swear.
I swear. I just need to make sure that I drive 20 kilometers ke depan, masuk ke Daske, lepas tu patah
It's the
balik.
legend you found in the trash. A
But
cabbage
it's
of
like,
papers
but I
hanging
want
from
you
the
to just
board.
go to
It
mines
takes
well,
about
break it
half an
down
hour. Murder. Beaten to death. Joseph Mills.
I don't know what to do, man.
didn't know.
You can go to the beach while
Okay.
we wait, I guess.
So the case
Yeah.
is no. It's soot and water. Yeah, no one. Mills has no. See? You can't even.
Oh my
Smoking
God.
hookah.
Ideal.
Not much has changed.
Bro, I just realized I've been I've been safe scumming this entire time because I keep failing this one check over and over again. Even though I put so much outfit on that would pass the check already. And I looked at my stupid what's it called? Thought cabinet, the one that I'm processing my internal thoughts mutu. I just realized I'm internalizing this thing called the precarious world, which says temporary research bonus. All red checks fail, bro. I've been doing the red checks over and over again, thinking I can pass them, but it says right here all red checks will fail.
So keluarkan lah.
I can! I'm still internalizing it. I have 3 more hours to go, so I'm just gonna read my case file until I pass the time. But this entire time, bro, oh my god. Kim, why didn't you say something?
Why would Kim know? He's not internalizing.
Kim should know. That's why he left me and slided off the game or something.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not about to deal with this.
Sorry,
homoerotic
Kim.
bitch.
You're homoerotic.
No, he's just a homo.
Yeah, you're right. I'm homoerotic. He's just okay, let me continue reading the case file
It's
until I
the
pass the
letter you
time.
found in the trash.
My
a
God.
cabbage of
I was saying,
papers
I'm
hanging
gonna
from the
read the
board.
case file until I
With
pass
the
out.
takes us about half an hour.
That's like
This
very
one is
low
relatively
accurate.
easy. The
Yeah,
mural,
exactly.
True love.
Wait,
People
breakthrough
call
imminent.
it
Why did I
that
break
thing and that
Oh,
fucking
no,
thing.
bukan.
It's visible for
Oh
miles.
damn, I forgot. I was supposed
In
to watch
2
Resident
days, the
Evil.
station's complaints
No,
desk
wait
gets
until we
clogged with
watch
requests to remove
Rama Rama.
the bummer. You and your partner are
Rama
assigned to the
Rama.
case. The graffito crew,
Yes.
the 9,000, a staggering 78%. Did anyone ask? Not much has changed.
Namaramai. Okay, I got something, a breakthrough.
Arno van Eyck.
And okay.
Okay, so Egghead is clearly not Van Eyck in disguise. Van Eyck is an Oranese disco jockey, but those people get around, especially in Revachol, in the clubs on Boogie Street. Perhaps he stayed here for a short stint and discarded part of the song he was working on, just threw it away. And then it ended up in the hawthorn tree. But why? Did he think it was retrograde? It wasn't. Perhaps he caught a glimpse of the future and did not want for it to arrive just yet. Perhaps the city whispered the top line to him and he was frightened by it.
Okay, what am I supposed to do about that? I have to go to Egghead. Oh, Kim. My beautiful, beautiful Seoul man.
He's Korean.
I mean, it says Seoulite, but me and Amal did theorize. It's basically just Korean in me, right? What's it called? What's this? I guess Disco Elysium. Cause Kim is a Korean name, right?
Kim.
Daniel Day Kim,
Yeah,
Kim Jong Un,
Yeah, Kim.
the
you're right.
D Kim. But it's okay. He's a Revacholian, okay? He's not a Korean. He doesn't even speak a lick of Seoulite, he says. He's an honorary white man, which is not any better.
He is an honorary banana.
Yes.
You're right, he is a homo. He's into bananas. Well, he is a banana.
Oh. He's into bananas and he's a banana. I guess that is a homo, you're right? Yeah. That is, but yeah. That's pretty much it. We cracked the case, boys. Pack it up, Kim. Let's go.
Let's go. I've cracked the case of your homo.
I love when you talk to him. He's like, I'll save you 20 hours. I am a homo. I was like, girl, you're so funny, Kim. You're hilarious. I'm gonna save you 20 hours. I some people on the online I noticed say that that's his way of brushing off you. Macam like he's just saying it to get to so that you can focus on the work, right? Macam like, okay, you wanna know so bad I am gay. You know, macam like that lah. But to be like I I really can't think of why he would do that. As in like macam, if he wants you to stop thinking about it and he's straight, why wouldn't he just say, I am straight, shut up? You know what I mean? Macam like, why would he do the other thing where he's like, I am gay, shut up? I don't think he would lie about that. So I think he's gay for real, guys. I don't understand why people argue about that.
Because semantics.
Homophobic. Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. People are weird about this stuff.
Right, I'm genuinely like terkejut that there's a discussion because when it happened in my game, it was so natural and not a single thought, not a single time did I think like, oh, he might be saying that because he wants Harry to get off his back or something.
Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un to get off his back. No, it just sounds like he's saying the truth, guys. Maybe consider that.
Good morning.
Yeah. You know, it's always gotta be. We can punch a woman. Women are ugly in games, and they can't be gay. Men can have. Why you gotta gayify everything?
Yeah.
Even though they tell you they're gay.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like now he's telling you straight to your face he is gay, and even then
And you're
they're like, I think he's just saying that, guys. I think I'm just telling him.
I think he's just joshing around.
Yeah, he's just being a straight dude. Like what?
What?
What's wrong with you? Pissing me off a little bit. Are these straight
humor.
people? Because the thing is, some people that I saw discussing this on the subreddit, they are women. I checked. It's like, why do you want to excuse? Maybe they want to date Kim. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It's not happening. He's not into you. He's into bananas, as we've established.
He's still bananas. Since he is one.
Yeah. Are you a banana
He can provide.
lady? No. Maybe he's a banana but not into bananas. Sorry. Get another Kim. There's plenty of Kims in the world, I think. Maybe
It
not,
is
maybe
weird,
not.
But I guess trying to think if there's anything that is kind of similar to this. But the only thing I can think of is the heated rivalry main cast. But they're straight.
Are they all straight? I actually don't know. Are they all straight?
No. The only one that are straight, tak salah, is the main is
Oh.
the main push couple. The tak salah, Francois.
The
I'm not
side
sure.
guys,
Yeah,
they're
the side one, the Francois. I'm not
they're gay?
sure, but the actor for Kip is gay.
Oh, I see.
Which is why they delivered a better gay story.
Let's go. I still only watched 2 episodes, but I really don't like it. But now I don't like the fandom, bro. They sound
No, the
so
fandom
annoying.
is it's basically a evolved book talk fandom.
I
Or at
saw
least like involved. It's basically like it's basically modern One Direction.
I was gonna say that's what I saw people say, and I was like, I kind of see it because it sounds exactly
Yeah.
like the Larry people.
Yeah, the Larry situation.
Like,
And the
bro.
thing is, it's so weird in a sense where I can understand it, but the fact that it's basically an infantilization, not infantilization.
I get it.
It's the gayification of a character that you see as can only date this man, but you become protective of it because in a way you want to date this person, so you're thankful that this person is straight. Even though in the story they're gay. So that means in the story they don't feel threatened, but in real life, they're straight, so that means they have a chance.
I get it.
It's like it's maybe it's just me being high off my mighty horse or something. Maybe that's not the right idiom, but something along those lines where I'm like, I don't think I can ever respect a fandom like that.
No, I get it. Also, it's like
Because like it's so overly sexualized.
Yeah.
Look, I want gay representation, but gay representation in media should not be call me by your name, which is pedophilia light. And
or
then it should also
and
not
then
be
this.
heated rivalry.
I think they should.
This-
Okay, that in an ideal world, they can exist if gay representation is more prominent. Like if there are other
Yes.
types too, this is fine.
Yeah.
This is just
Yeah,
straight.
exactly.
Straight people get this all the
Because
time.
like apa tu, the thing is that people who like heated rivalry are also the same people who bash Heartstopper, and I get it. Heartstopper is also unrealistic in a sense where macam is too childish, is too
Yeah.
this and that. But in my opinion, Heartstopper is probably a more accurate representation that heated rivalry could ever do, because like at least lah, apa tu at least lah, it's an actual coming out story. It's a bit cute, it's a bit childish, it's a bit fantastical because it's a bit unrealistic. But I rather take Heartstopper than whatever heated rivalry is, honestly. And Call Me by Your Name is a travesty that should not be mentioned. I should die in a ditch.
Damn. Oh,
I
yeah,
stand by that point. Like, the only good part about heated rivalry is the episode where there were the actual gay actors. And mostly, I don't blame the actors to a certain degree. I mostly blame the direction of the story, because I feel like you can have an adult story without it being too over sexualized, because it feels like the story is 50% sex, 50% story.
Yeah.
And weirdly enough, the episode with the actual gay characters had lesser sex and more story, which I appreciate. Like episode 3, the one that I tell you, like episode 3 is probably the only good thing about the entire thing.
And that's the one I haven't watched yet.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll try.
Don't worry, you don't need to, but I will say
God.
it's pretty good. But the sad thing is that the conclusion is in the final episode. It's in the second final episode. So it's like you have to watch heated rivalry, the boring parts. And
You have to
get
watch
it.
heated rivalry.
You actually have to watch the boring part and then get to the conclusion, because in that episode, it basically tackles the part about a gay man who wants to be there for this person but has to be closeted because of his career.
I get it.
And then eventually in the second last episode is when he takes the first step to be out there, and then etc, etc, etc. So in my opinion, I love that part of the storytelling. Reminds me a bit of Heartstopper, and Heated Rivalry. I don't know. Look, I like myself and enemies to lovers. I like myself some
Yeah, I get it. But this one is
name,
like.
but this one is too raunchy. It feels like I'm reading porn at the end of the day, and at the end of the day, if I'm reading porn, I do not think about the story.
I think there's a space for it. It's just that I just don't like the fandom. That's it. I guess macam like it's okay, you can consume this, but also they're so loud about it and very obnoxious about it. I don't know why. So,
I hate that this is a story. At the end of the day, I hate what this represents, because essentially this is a gay story that essentially boils down to its fandom. I'm sorry, a fandom of mostly consisting of horny straight women.
Yeah, that's the
lusting
thing.
over
That's the
straight
thing,
men.
right?
So essentially,
thing,
at the end of the
right?
day, heated rivalry is not even for the gays.
It is very. It does feel very fetishizy, and I don't know. And it's very like
some of my
very like safe. I want to say safe only because they're very attractive people, and
yes.
and you know what I'm talking about. Like it does. I don't know.
And you know what's the worst part about the heated rivalry fandom?
Yeah, what?
Of all the people they bash is the actual gay actors in a gay series, and I'm like, okay, you know what? You lost me, heated rivalry. You're the worst thing ever.
Oh God.
The actor for Gib got harassment, and I'm like, bruh, why are you harassing the actual gay cast for acting in a gay story? Like, I don't get this. I hate that the symbolism for gay representation in media is essentially pedophilia
or
and whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is.
I wish, and the thing is, like, people clown on Heartstopper, and I understand it, but honestly, for what it's worth, this is the only good representation of gay media between heated rivalry and pedophilia. It's like at least it's good. I mean, some of the characters look chopped, but honestly, that's pretty great. All young gay men are chopped until they come out of the closet.
Chopped. Now that's representation. The chopped ones.
Yeah. 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 I hate.
I hate straight
I
women.
hate the rivalry.
No.
I have nothing against straight women. They can have their Larry. I just hate that this is what straight women think gay representation.
It's not even just
gay
straight
representation
woman
is.
too. Did you see the one that I sent? Yeah, I asked Amal for her opinion. No? It's like some gay woman, lesbian, saying that she's apa, like she finds the Hudson William guy hot or something. I don't even remember, but it's so weird. Like, why are you trying to make? Cause she has to mention her sexuality, and then but she explains like the attractiveness of Hudson Williams. Or
Honestly-
I don't remember what the whole.
Honestly, with the whole Hudson William things, I already at first I was fine with him being who he is,
Which
whatever
is?
the fuck he is on camera.
Oh, okay.
But the more, maybe this is not his fault entirely. It's also like what the show that he's starring in, with the fact that what heated rivalry represents for gay representation in media. I cannot see any Hudson William as anything but performative gay male in all of his interviews.
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
kind
the
of get
more-
it because she's
the more I
trying
see
to do
Hudson
like
Williams, the more annoyed I get. Like
He
at first I was
also,
fine with it, but
might be overexposure though, because he's like everywhere right now because his fandom is like crazy over him for some reason. Like, I think he's fine in the I only watched the episode, but he's like not anything special. It's not like really good at whoever he is. But okay, you know what? I think it's like you say, they like infantilize him a bit. Macam like he's like a baby girl right now. He's the current baby girl of the straight women's right now. And then like you say, I saw some of his posts online. It's very like quirky little I don't know, like he's also kind of rich baby a bit in the sense like he plays up on the fact that the Russian guy is his little baby girl, blah 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 blah. I think he's having fun with it. Like, if I'm trying to be very charitable, I think he's just having fun with his newfound fame. But I'm not gonna lie, it pisses me off.
Yeah, it pisses me off solely because of what show he stars in.
Yeah.
It's not Hudson Williams' fault. At the end of the day, it's what
society.
he rivalry.
Yeah.
You're right, it's society, but at the end of the day, I hate. No, not Hudson. I hate heated rivalry.
I don't have a problem with him, but
I hate heated rivalry.
And what he has done to society.
Has done to society as a pedestal. This is what gay representation is supposed to be. No, it's not. Shut up, Samantha.
Well, I also because I think it's that thing also, like you say, macam, because he's just a straight dude and he's cosplaying technically, or like no, he's enjoying the fact that he has macam he's basically queer baited people. No, he's not. He has not. But because he's playing this character, he has like the gay pass. You know what I'm talking about, macam like so he's enjoying the privilege of being a straight guy, doing all this silly thing. But he's also not gonna face any like real
consequences of what actual gay people like, because we've seen the actor of Kip.
That's
face
exactly what I'm
consequences
trying
of
to
being
say.
gay.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
So I guess you're right. At the end of the day, it's the ignorance of it all. Like at some point, I cannot blame Hudson William, but at the same time, I cannot look at him straight in the face and say, you must at least be aware of.
But
how
maybe we
much
have
you
to
play into
see,
this.
because maybe right now, because there's no this is just devil advocate, but maybe like if he ever talks about actual gay rights or macam help with the ni, then at least he puts his word. Right now, I guess there's no need to talk about it. The main issue is just Iran and stuff like, you know what I mean, macam like right now.
But that's the thing also, like, remember the actor for Love, Simon?
What about him?
Like, he's a straight dude, but honestly, he never plays up or queer bait anything. He just plays a gay dude and then he's done with it. And I saw this poster like they brought up a post where like I don't like Hudson Williams because of this, because of how much queer bait he gets. Because like at least for the actor for Love, Simon, he just acts as a gay dude and then he's done. Then he returns to life as a straight man. And honestly, I can respect that.
That's a good point
But
too.
honestly, I have seen some of Hudson Williams' old videos because you know how he's the new baby girl of the century. So I've
Obviously.
seen he does have the sassy tendencies, but I do think it's played up
Now.
too much right now because of, like you say, found fandom of playing playing a gay man without the consequences of being a gay man.
Yeah.
So like
But
that ignorance
I-
is what pisses me off essentially.
You're right. Okay. The only thing is, I guess, macam to his credit, he is playing a gay dude and he's playing an explicitly gay dude. Do you know what I mean? Macam like, he is still like, I still give him leeway because to be straight and to play this intense of a gay person and kinda doing it okay, good enough for me to be like, oh, he has a girlfriend. Macam terkejut sikit macam, oh. I can only imagine like either he will be like in Hollywood, right? He's gonna be typecasted as that one gay person, or like even in like macam hiring wise, or in the eyes of other public, because we're only seeing the most loudest opinion, which is straight women on TikTok semua tu. But like think about the other opposite side where, you know, probably straight dudes and the likes are, or straight women are, no, the other straight women I'm talking about are super grossed out by the fact that this is a straight dude who's willingly allowed himself to get quote unquote railed on camera by another dude. You know what I mean? Macam like, I'll say I'm hoping that is enough to give him like, it's still not the same obviously as the experience of being an actual gay dude, but he played a convincingly enough gay person that I think in the eyes of the public, like not a lot of people gonna go check online if he has a girlfriend, you know, and macam like some random person gonna look at him on the street like, oh, that's the gay dude. So in that sense, I kind of don't mind that he's just playing it up, not to the straight women who's into him and this gayness, but to the people who wouldn't like it. Like that keeps me sane a bit, just to be like, this is he's sticking up to the homophobes a bit. That's it. But that's but what would really seal the opinion is, like I said, if he actually has something to say about the actual like gay agenda, quote unquote. Like if he actually helps some way, he donates, he asks people to, I don't know, other protests, or goes to a pride parade, that would be great, you know. Macam June is coming up, go to a pride parade.
Honestly, I just want him to act in something else, and then my opinion on him would be gone, because I think I just hate anything associated with hate the rivalry.
What am I doing?
God, I hate the rivalry so much.
I understand. Oh, maybe I need to put a little shadow. There's still nyamuk, bro. Oh my god, I baru just spray.
Now I'm actually curious if Game of Thrones has this much sex.
No. Not interested
Better not.
at all for some reason. I
I
guess like
honestly just want to see it and be like, Games of Thrones is like it
Straight.
was the bridge between fantasy and real life once upon a time. So I would like to see like this piece of
media.
media has this much sex as Hitler rivalry, because if it doesn't, then my hatred for Hitler rivalry is much more justified than it was before.
I mean, it's supposed to how do I say this? Like, Game of Thrones is not romance, Nido. It's not a good comparison in my opinion. Gotta look for like another straight media. I'm trying to think. I don't watch enough smart media.
Bridgerton,
Does it have smart?
it does, but only on the last few episodes. That's
Oh.
about it. Like they only have like a smut scene whenever they confess it to each other, but that's about it.
Oh, I didn't even know. I see.
And that depends on the season. I don't know. Every season got it. Like I watched the entire 4 seasons of Bridgerton, and the smut doesn't really come that often, and honestly, it's probably
Haha,
why I
come.
watch it.
I see.
Yeah, like but the smut comes for the first season. It's basically just a few playful teasers here and there, yada yada yada. There's a kissing here and there, but there's not actual sex until the end or
Oh,
near
you
the
know
end,
what?
or when the tension is high.
Orange is the New Black has a lot of smut, but again, it's not romance centric. They just so happen to be lesbians in prison, and they have sex.
Mm.
So again, let me think. I can't. That's no good comparison because maybe we're just not into this kind of romance, and I'm not obviously. But I'm just saying there's a place for it. It's just that it's not for you and not for me because I'm not into it either. There's a place for it. I just wish people shut up about it. Maybe it's too. For me, maybe it's just too overexposed. Guys, keep your panties wrapped up or something. That's another face for it.
Or maybe, yeah, essentially you're probably right. It's probably just the fandom being annoying.
For me at least, I can't go. I go to my porn Twitter account and I still see them. Like, oh, bro, I didn't even touch any tweets about them in my porn Twitter account. Like, bro, can they shut up? No, maybe because it's porn Twitter. Well, whatever. Just need something. Good thing. Let me think. Is there another TV show happening right now? That's another thing. I think there's no like really good TV shows happening right now, so people just talking about that one. I see a lot of people talk about Bridgerton now. Another season came out, but I don't watch it, so it just kind of
Bridgerton season 5 is gonna come up, but honestly, Bridgerton, I will say, for all of its faults, they had to derive a story that was rooted in misogynist and typical aggressive male leads, where I am the authority, you listen to me kind of guy. So for all of its faults, I can't fault too much on the wrongs of the wrongs of Bridgerton, because from what I've from at least from the summaries of the books, of how people summarize the books, they're not very flattering, because macam in season 3, right, it's basically about this about one of the Bridgerton brothers, which is Colin Bridgerton, which is like the third brother, and this romance with his childhood friend Penelope Featherington, who is plus size. So during the story, at least in the books whenever the book mentions Penelope Featherington, they always mention her as someone as not like the ton, which is basically not skinny, not do not act macam all like a woman. As in like she doesn't dress herself flatteringly, she keeps too much to herself, she writes, and then she is not skinny and stuff like that. So basically what happens that in the book, how Colin Bridgerton becomes fascinated with him is simply because of the fact that she is skinny now.
Ew.
In the book, yes, I know, you. And then later on, for some reason, we know later on that Penelope Featherington is basically a writer for the daily gossip column in the papers.
I'm a Brahma, Toby. Well.
Yeah, in daily gossip column. So she gets found out in the fourth book, technically,
as
in the fourth book,
as Miss Bridget. I don't remember.
as Miss Whistledown.
As
Miss Whistledown. So in the books, basically, is that the reason why Colin gets angry because, like, yes, Miss Whistledown has slandered the Bridgertons before. Basically, slandered Bridgertons before. So he is angry not because of all that. He is angry because you are Pen. You should not keep secrets from me. You are my Pen. That's one. And two, it's when she has to tell the when she has to choose between being, Lady Whistledown and choosing to drop the pen. Um, Colin is in favor of not supporting supporting her dream of being a writer, or at least to stay as Miss Whistledown, because basically to Penelope Featherington, she's always been the laughing stock of the town because she's not attractive or dressed or looks like a lady of the town, and it doesn't help that her sisters also antagonize her a lot because she is basically on her way to becoming a spinster, which is basically an unmarried woman. In the setting, basically, if you are a spinster, you kind of looked down upon in the community
Okay.
because you cannot find a marriageable husband. So that's that. So that basically you're basically of no value. So then what happens is that so this is so her being Miss Whistledown, Lady Whistledown, is basically her taking power from the people around her, so that she has autonomy and agency. But of course, like because of like how dangerous it is to be Lady Whistledown, up to I can understand why Colin would object to it. But in the books, that's a lot. The reason why Colin objects to it is because she doesn't think
A
a
woman.
woman should write. And
I mean,
second,
isn't it like old, the book? Like super old?
yes, it's not super old, but it's like early 2000s.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why. Isn't it Jane Austen? I don't know why Jane Austen is like super old for some reason.
Yeah, they're
Jane Austen,
the
right? What is it?
yeah.
I don't know why I thought Jane Austen is like what am I trying to think
Oh,
about?
you're right. It is. It's 18th century.
Yeah, that's bro. You made me think Jane Austen was 2000s. Yeah, Jane Austen is like super old. Okay, so that's product of its time. I mean, I forgive it obviously. If anything, it's kind of empowering for that kind of woman to write that kind of stuff in 1800s.
And then after that, basically when she during the reveal scene, so basically during the reveal scene, what happens is that instead of Penelope being the person to reveal it, basically what happens is that Colin is the one to reveal everything without telling Penelope. So basically what happens is that Colin is be like, I have a plan to settle this Lady Whistledown thing, because they know that the Queen is expecting Penelope Featherington is the Lady Whistledown. So like, I got a plan. Don't worry, I'll handle it. And he's like, by the way, she's Lady Whistledown. And then Penelope just has to sit there and be like, oh, I guess Colin told everybody. In the series, what they did is essentially pretty smart, in the sense where in season 1 and season 2, before her season, they dressed her in the most unflattering way possible. And then in season 3, they properly dress her. So they don't have. So what happens is that they gave the illusion of her having a glow up by actually properly dressing her, because before this, she has to dress in colors that doesn't make sense for her. Because if I'm not wrong, there was a color there was like a whole ass video about her, like her being ginger plus being in yellow doesn't suit her because it makes her look too pale. So now her in being in like green or like slightly bluish with her ginger hair and a lightly lower bust line makes her look way better and way more comfortable in her clothing. And honestly, that's pretty like a roundabout way of like, instead of asking her to slim down like in the books, we're gonna be like, this is the glow up. You're gonna dress better, and you're gonna get the great color, the color that's complementary to you. It's like, honestly, pretty great decision on their part. And then what happens that, of course, in the books, Colin is a stereotypical male lead, male romance lead. But in the books, in the series, one could say that he is a bit more boring in the series, but he is a much more subdued man who has a fond for traveling and is mostly the one subtly chasing after Penelope Featherington, unlike in the books where he only looks at her after she lost weight.
See.
as a marriageable candidate. And even then, after whatever lah. So after that, after he figures out that she's with Lady Whistledown, it goes through the same story as in the books where he's like he doesn't agree, but it's mostly because he finds it dangerous and also because he himself was hurt by Lady Whistledown's scandals.
Right.
So he has to wrestle the feelings of I respect Penelope Featherington, I love Penelope Featherington, but she's also who Lady Whistledown. On top of that, he has to wrestle with the feelings of this is a dangerous job for her because if the Queen finds out who she is, then she could be ostracized by society. So then what happens is that at the end, near the end, she gets found out by this other lady and they threaten her like, okay, give me money or I'm gonna tell the Queen that you're actually Lady Whistledown. And then eventually the Queen kind of finds out who Lady Whistledown is at this ball at the end, but instead of Colin telling it gives Penelope the announcement itself. Like Penelope goes up on stage and tells everybody that she's Lady Whistledown, and then she promises to do good by the Queen because what the Queen wants is entertainment. So the Queen was like,
Lol.
okay, you keep writing your gossip. I just want to get entertained because I kind of like your gossip. So then she was like, so basically at the end she has the story basically modernizes it in the fact where a lot of the agency and power is given to Penelope, unlike the books. And Colin is at the expense of him being, because if I'm not wrong, somebody did say that in the books, at least, even if he was a stereotypical male, he was much more interesting as a character. But in the series, he's a bit more subdued and a bit blasé. So it's like you kind of trade off the typical the typical male lead romance who is overly aggressive and for some reason has an obsession with her boobs in front of a mirror, for the more subdued version of what we have. Macam tu lang. So Forrest Grace, I think Bridgerton did well.
Yeah. I think most Jane Austen modern adaptations are pretty okay. Well, I didn't watch Pride and Prejudice semua tu. But I heard people love it. I'm sure it's good.
From what I've heard, apparently between Jane Austen's first book of the Bridgerton series is actually one of her best, and it's actually better than the series. Because it is more, because the book's interpretation is weirdly more modern than what the series portrays as.
I don't even know what the first season is about.
The first season is very boring.
Which one is the Indian one? That's the one Amal talked
The Indian
about.
one is the second season.
Oh, I see.
It's the second season. The second season is the most interesting. The third season is much more interesting than the first one, tapi not that much more interesting. The fourth season is interesting, but the second season is the best. But the second season is also better in the books because the sister is smarter. And apa tu, while the banter in the series is much more entertaining to watch, someone did bring up the fact that in the books, at least, she was not that confrontational. She's just blunt. So instead of what we have in the books, she speaks her mind, but she's not overly confrontational, because in the series it feels like she's picking a fight with the male lead every time they see each other until the end, which is probably entertaining for the series. Tapi I guess like macam in the book it makes sense why they kind of fall in love, because it's not that they're fighting often, it's just that she's blunt,
it's banter,
she speaks her mind. But essentially they share a lot of the same values. It's just that she's a bit more outspoken about her values.
Bro, did I say this by accident?
And with the first one, if I'm not wrong, it's basically, instead of in the series, it's a typical pretty lady who ends up with the Duke, which is like one of the higher positions that you can end up with. That's basically the premise of the first story, and then this in the book is essentially how Daphne, which is the main protagonist